My name is Morgan Jackson. I'm doing a book talk on the book Shiver by Maggie Stiefvater. Please excuse where I'm at. I'm in a hotel room in Utah. I'm working here for the past 2 weeks for the military. So here goes my book talk. I said uselessly, "Sam, don't go." Sam cupped my face in his hands and looked at me in the eyes. His eyes were yellow, sad, wolf, mine. These stay the same. Remember that when you look at me. Remember it's me. Please. Sam is not your average guy. He's part human, part beast. He's afflicted by an unknown illness that causes him to turn into a wolf when he's cold. When Sam first came down with the disease, his parents tried to murder him. They thought that he had some sort of a demon inside of him that was causing him to turn into a beast. So he's raised by his pack leader, Beck, who tries to help him lead a somewhat normal life, as normal as you can be if you're half wolf, half person. Grace, our other protagonist, is your average high school girl. She has a group of friends, she goes to high school, she lives a normal life. The thing is, when she was a kid, she was attacked by a group of wolves while sitting in her backyard on her swing set. She was saved by some unknown person who brought her away from the wolves and back to her family so that she could be rescued. Ever since that time, Grace is obsessed with the wolves. She's not afraid, she's just curious. She wants to see them. So she spends her time looking for them. They only appear in the winter, so she spends her time of the winter sitting on her swing set looking out for the wolves. She's obsessed with this one wolf who has piercing yellow eyes. Sam and Grace meet in the summertime in a bookstore, as Grace is a book nerd and enjoys reading, and Sam works there. And so one thing leads to another, and they end up falling in love. And they have to save Sam, because the longer you stay as a wolf, the less time you spend as a human. So eventually they stop changing back into a human, and Sam's running out of time. So it's up to Grace to find the cure for this disease. I first read this book in 9th grade. It instantly became my favorite book. I read it probably 12 times that year, and I've read it probably 20 times since. I actually read it on my last deployment to the Middle East most recently. It's actually a trilogy, the first book in a trilogy. The second and third book are Linger and Forever. They're written by Maggie Stiefvater, who's probably one of my all-time favorite authors. I've actually friended her on Facebook. I like her so much. All of her works are really wonderful. She's written The Raven Boys, and another one of my current all-time favorite book is The Scorpio Races, which I read every November. But for this project, I decided to do it on the book Shiver, and this is my poster of it that I drew. Made a collage. I would rate Shiver probably 10 out of 10. I absolutely loved it when I was younger. I still really enjoy it. Even though I don't read very many young adult books anymore, I still really love reading it because it's so interesting, and I love the fact that the main protagonist is a female, a strong female character who is trying to save a guy, which is the opposite of most books where the guy is trying to save the damsel in distress. Well, Grace isn't a damsel in distress. She's her own person, and she can save Sam. So that's part of the reason I love the book so much, and I think it's really awesome for young girls to read because it shows them that, like, you are your own person and you can be strong and you can make your own way in life and pick your own path. So that's one of the reasons that I really love this book so much. In conclusion, I think that it's a really fascinating book. It melds love, trust, friendship, betrayal, danger, and it has a really amazing character who's just a strong female that's trying to save the love of her life, who happens to have a crazy disease. That's all. Thank you.